So recently with my Lamella ball build, I got the +5 cap breakers, so I used it on my layup to get it from 97 to 99. And honestly, I think people are sleeping on 99 layup. It's really good. I talk about the way that I use the layups in my Lamella ball video, but here the guys like at the rim, so I just do a reverse because they just make them look the wrong way, so they can't contest. But you can't just focus on me because I'll find my teammates. Everyone thinks that if you make a 6'7" at the point guard, then you won't be able to keep up with the short guards. But since you're like just bigger and taller, everything is just contested whenever you put your hand up. If you ever see someone standing still at the rim, then the best thing to do is reverse. I always do that. I'm doing so often. The only way to stop this build when I'm going for a layup is to help on defense. But on the one squad you can't do that, so it's just easy. If they're standing on the rim, then you do a reverse. If they're on your hip, then you do a euro. If anything else, it's a scoop. So it's just about doing the right move at the right time. And if you have also strength, then that helps with the layups, because then you can just like bully these small guards. This is only 75 strength, so even if you want like 84, it'd be even better. Also, I quite often do a euro instead of a regular layup, so it gives me time to pass to my teammate when I'm expecting help defense. And in rec, whenever you get by like two defenders like this, the defense collapse, so you just kick it out. Easy. This build is honestly deadly on the fast break, but one reason why people say that dunks are better than layups is because you don't really get blocked while doing a dunk. But like, look at this, they couldn't do anything. Again, I've got my guy on my hip here, and then the guy's just sitting on the rim, so I do a reverse. And this here was a bit of a scrappy play, but because I did the euro into this guy, he couldn't get out to the shooter, so I just kick it out. And honestly, it's just a mismatch with these point guards because they've got no interior defense, and I just take it at this guy and score. The layup package I'm using is James Harden, which only requires I think 82 layup. But I did dabble with DeMar DeRozan, which is this one, because it just looks flashy. And I've got 96 pass accuracy, so whenever I do pass it, it's pretty much always a clean catch, but if it isn't, they've got time because they're wide open. And I still got that 78 block, so I can always punish these small guards without dunk. And again, it's the same guy, he just didn't learn from the first time. I like how when you play 3v3, it's actually kind of like properly spaced out. But here I just do it reverse because they're just sitting at the rim. And it's just a fun play style to play like this instead of like some meta short guard. Like, look at that, that's just fun, it's just so cool. Like, these kick out animations are just so flashy. Like, this one here is a no look, and I don't care if he's caught, I'm kicking it out still. Like, you know I'm cooking you if I'm like getting saucy off the dribble. Like, here I do a scoop, like it's just so like glitchy almost, it's just easy. And this playstyle just works because no one defends a man when someone enters the paint. Like, everyone plays help defense, like all three of them are there. But I do like 5v5 because it just feels the most realistic and just makes me like want to play realistic. Like, here I do a year into a pass. I can't lie, I was kind of sleeping. Here, I could have got the ball, but it's fine because I make it up because I go.
Oh, blocked by James!
It's kind of surprising how often if you just like kind of just stand still, how guys just like get out of position. But my favorite move to do is a cross into a euro because it's just unguardable. Like, this would have been a wide open layup, but instead kick it out because I'm a nice guy. But you know 2K is rigged when this is the animation you get. It's a fourth quarter, a close game, and then this is the alley-oop animation you get. I just did a regular alley-oop and that's what it does. But it's fine, I get the ball back and I just go and hit my and one. But this build is just so good on the fast break. Like, they know who to pass it to. And like, here I just, excuse me, let me just get by you, thank you. And like, again, I swear, these guards never learn. Again, it's the same guy. We're back on the threes, and I don't want to hear anyone say that you can't keep up with these small guards. Like, look at this. And of course, I'm always hitting too small against these small guards. But here again, he jumps too early like usual, so reverse. And again, these small guards, they don't have any strength. Like, look, I just go at this guy. But you never disrespect me from three. Like, I can't let that slide. But I love doing this little behind the back into a cross on the fast break because they go one way and you just go back the other way. And they haven't been able to guard me, so now they're just sitting under the rim. But of course, I still lay it up anyway. I don't care. They must have thought that it was 3 seconds. And they think that if they just put their hands up in the paint that they're safe. But no, I'm sneaky with it. I just go and walk around them. And with 90% of my shots are layups, they of course start sagging, which, I understand for that. Again on the fast break, and he's on side of me, so I just scoop it. And my matchup has no strength, so I just get physical. I just dribble into him and just go for a layup. And I almost never press square to do a double clutch, but this is one of the few times where I felt like it was necessary. Oh no, a fast break. Oh no, they're gonna score. Alright, so for the build, of course, point guard. Make him 6'7", just like Melo. And then weight, I put him at 200, but you could lower this if you want him to be skinny, or you can raise it a bit if you want him to be bigger. Wingspan, 6'10", and these are the attributes. 97 driving layup. I'm telling you now, it's so fun. It's just so fun. You just be chucking everything up and it just goes in. Hitting contested layups, jellies, you feel like LaMelo Ball, when you're driving. I didn't want any dunk at all, because the 44 is just because of other attributes that got raised. But I made sure that I couldn't get any dunks, just in case if I was driving and then it put me in a dunk and then I get kicked out because the dunk isn't that high, and I would have been able to finish with the layup. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could easily just lower something to get that to a 45, so at least you can dunk, Because I mean, LaMelo can dunk, but he's not the best dunker. So you could do that if you want, but I just went 44 driving dunk to make sure that if I'm going up, I know it's going to be a layup. But you got the 85 three-pointer. That's enough to be shooting off the dribble, cooking a guy. 94 pass accuracy. That you will not be chucking the ball out of bounds. The most broken thing you can do is go for a driving layup, and then if there is more than one person in front of you, just kick it out to a wide open person. You will probably hardly ever be throwing the ball out of bounds, even when you're kicking it out of a shot. 85 ball handle, so you could be dribbling. 75 speed with ball. 74 perimeter defense, which is honestly not even that bad, because you also got the 75 strength, which enhances it, makes it better. You're very bumpy on the build, especially since you're matched up with these 5'9" point guards, or 6'2", 6'4". You're bigger than all of them. 78 block. I know LaMelo ain't be blocking people like crazy, but you're 6'7", and I would have preferred to have block than steal. It might not be closest thing to LaMelo. You could maybe call this a bloody Anthony Black build if you want to, but it's so fun because you're out here with this LaMelo Ball build, and they don't expect you to bloody swat them. So many times on the fast break they would just hit a layup and then you just swat it. It's hella fun. Got that 81 speed, 85 agility. You got to keep up with those small guards, and you honestly can, especially because you've got the reach. It almost feels like you're Wembanyama when you're defending these guys, because you're 5 inches taller than them. And you got your 74 vertical, which helps with blocks, and the 75 strength. That lets you do the contact layups and helps the defense a lot. You just bully the smaller guards. So yeah, that's the LaMelo Ball build.